It's 8 o'clock. You're watching Breakfast Time from the BBC. 30 people died and 21 were seriously hurt when fire ripped through King's Cross Underground Station here in London. It was followed by clouds of choking smoke which poured through the labyrinth of tube tunnels. Many people were burned and scores more were overcome by fumes. Hundreds of people were in the station when the fire broke out.
Newspaper allegations about his private life led to his departure from Tottenham.
The pressures that have accumulated in the last 4 months have made it more than difficult to manage a club the size of Tottenham.
4 days later, the obvious was official. Terry Venables was welcomed by Chairman Irving Scholar as the new manager of Spurs.
He's accepted a package deal involving salary with a share option scheme said to be worth £500,000 over the next 2.5 years. A fortune Spurs are prepared to pay to try and buy the success he achieved with Barcelona. We contacted him today at his American hotel, but he said he couldn't agree to an interview because he's under contract to another television station.
You dress me up, I'm your puppet. You buy me things, I love it. You bring me food, I need it. You give me love, I feed it. And look at the two of us in sympathy with everything we see. I never want anything, it's easy. You buy whatever I need, but look at my hopes. Look at my dreams, the currency we've spent. I love you, you pay my rent. I love you, you pay my rent.
Hungry man in big bad boots, dug up my den, dug up my roots, treated us like plasters in town.
I got the nod from Vic Jobson and Paul that Crystal Palace had come in for me, and they'd given me permission to speak to them. They'd agreed a fee, which ended up being 150,000, which I think was the most that Southend had received at the time for a transfer fee. I met with Ron Nodes, who was the chairman then, and Steve Coppell, who was the manager. So we decided to go to the Campanile at Basildon. We were sitting in there and we was talking. I negotiated on my own as well. I didn't have anybody with me. We ended up being in there and we ended up agreeing. I ended up going to Crystal Palace, which was a huge step up for me. I'd been bought by Palace because Andy Gray had left. Andy Gray had gone to Aston Villa. You know, you're going into the unknown. You know, you've got to have a belief in your own confidence that you can play up a level or two as well. It was a whirlwind, and just to walk in, and Mitcham, we trained at Crystal Palace. In terms of training facilities, etc., it was probably on a par with Southend. Southend's training facilities were just like it. But in terms of the quality of the player you're playing with, you know, the likes of Wright and Bright and then the teams you're playing against, the status you're playing against, it just elevates you and it lifts you. Some real big, strong players and with huge reputations, you know. There was such a team spirit at Crystal Palace. There was a real hunger there amongst that squad of players. And I love being involved with that, The price tag, no, it never really entered my mind. I never really thought about that. I was just sort of like focused on the football, as I say, trying to make my way at that level and being that team and be a first team regular there.
So fast, it makes you sick. It's bad. It's bad. The house where we can stay. And you build every day. It's bad. lots and lots and lots and lots of silence.
When I got signed, the manager was Steve Coppell, and I remember on the phone call he was just saying to me, I know you're a Christian, but I don't want you Bible passion the players. And I thought to myself, what, me? I won't be saying anything to people like Ian Wright and Mark Bright. Well, these are the guys I'm kind of looking up to. You see them on TV and in the papers, and I thought, don't worry about that. You know what I mean? I don't want to be Bible bashing anyone. I mean, the first week there, obviously all the players knew about me, very respectful. You know what I mean? The swearing, as you can imagine, was really curbed. But I mean, that only lasted probably a few weeks, and then it was the typical football banter, and you can imagine the language and, you know, Reverend Dennis and you name it.
Two for City, yeah.